So yeah, I had come across that statistics, in while reading the books about, like how to build a generational companies that
Yep.
last very long, right? I've been always fascinated with businesses and companies which have survived for hundreds of years.
Me too.
And I came across some statistics, which said that, only 4 in 10,000 companies that get started ever become $1 billion in revenue. And so I was always wondering about it, why is it so rare? Because many people have aspirations to build
Yes.
large scale companies, but
Yes.
so what are the reasons, what may be
What did
the
you land on? What did you land now in your mind with your experience having done it, looking back? What do you think makes the difference? And I was we know it's rare because it's hard, but what's your learning, your perspective around that?
well, recently we had our first $1 billion business board meeting. So in that, we took some time to reflect,
I love it.
28 years of journey. And I think like three things that I could, say if I have to boil it down to few, is that first is the order of thinking matters a lot. If you want to build a generational company, you have to look that far out and then ask the question, what are the systems that we have to build that allows us to keep adapting and changing over time? And the
Mm,
world doesn't remain the same, right? So we don't come across situations which are always healthy situations. The business is not, it's like a very complex thing. So how do you build a learning system,
mm,
self-adapting system that can change with the time being
I
relevant,
like it.
is one. Okay. Second one is like ability to stay through the tough times, staying course,
Yep.
and you do come across situations, like in our life cycle, we came across two situations. One was the Enron bubble. At
Oh
that
yeah.
time, the
Yeah.
company was about $20 million size. Our only client at that time, General Electric, was they were our significant client. About 80% of our business came from GE at that time.
Oh, okay.
And so, how do you stay through that, tough times? And then the COVID is another significant event,
Yeah.
you know. So how do you stay through those times? It requires a lot of resolve. Leadership has to be at its best in the worst of times.
Yep.
And I also absolutely believe that those crisis moments are a good time to reflect and to renew your, passions and everything. So I think that's a second element I would say, like staying through that,
Yep.
Yeah, and the third one is, as I said, you have to think in systems. How can you build a system that can perpetuate itself, not just about like you running the
Yep.
business when you are there.
That would be like Jim Collins's clock building, not time telling.
Absolutely, it
Right.
absolutely, yeah.